Hola chicas y chicos, ¿cómo están? Estoy súper emocionado porque me estoy yendo a la fiesta de Exodo Party, donde hoy día van a actuar Courtney y Tatianna de RuPaul's Drag Race. Y encima me han conseguido una entrevista para entrevistarlas y hablar con ellas dos sobre maquillaje, que ya lo vamos a ver más tarde. Así que vámonos a la fiesta.
Thank you. Gracias. Word. You guys are kind of amazing. Crowd is incredible. So I have a question. Who watched All Stars? It was kind of cute. I got to lip sync versus Alyssa Edwards. I got to do my T-Buzz on the runway. That was fun. I got to do a really bad impersonation of Ariana Grande. And I got eliminated 2 times. Oh no, I'm very proud of this. I think me and Alyssa are the only girls that have been eliminated 3 times in our Drag Race career. Make some noise, I'm very proud. Yeah. And Alaska won. Okay. Mixed reaction, that's okay. But you know what, we have to give it up to her because she made good choices, didn't she?
You know, I rewatched the chorus of that song, if you'll indulge me. Los amores que han pasado ya no se comparan a ti. No tengas miedo, solo dame un poco
Hola chicas y chicos, ¿cómo están? Hoy día estoy súper emocionado porque estoy con dos estrellas para mí del drag, que son Courtney y Tatianna. Bienvenidas a mi canal. Well, my channel basically in YouTube is just makeup. I only do makeup tutorials, a little bit of drag too, which I love drag makeup. And for me, it was like an amazing experience to be sitting here and talking to you about makeup, which is basically what I want to know. So, my first question is for you.
Yes.
Because I have noticed that you cover your eyebrows like nobody in this business, girl. I want to know how you cover that, please.
It's weird. It doesn't work for like anyone that I know, but I use Painterly. It's a cream.
I know. From MAC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I fan it down so it dries, and then I smooth it out. I put powder over it, and then I use a white pencil by NYX called Milk.
Yeah.
I'll go over it, blend it out, and then powder that down, and then it's done.
So you don't use any glue or anything? Oh my God, that's amazing. That brow cover is...
I've been sitting here through the last interview, like just...
Yeah, and I'm staring at her brows.
But everything, like, and I said this the first time I met her, she's like a mannequin.
I know.
Like, but it's like, often like drag makeup can be like cakey and like heavy. But like, I'm just sitting here like, just enjoying it. And you probably feel like really uncomfortable, but it looks amazing.
It's actually a pleasure to watch it. I mean, it's so amazing because I do drag makeup a little bit. I'll show you later what I do. But, and now I want to ask you, because I've been watching some of your videos, and I see all the girls using like the Kryolan TV paint stick, which I love and I use as well. But I see you use different foundations. I think you use like a MAC liquid.
I just started using the NARS liquid.
Yeah.
But I was using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And then I used the MAC Full Coverage for highlight and contour.
Right.
I watched the Gigi Gorgeous makeup tutorial, and she just uses like liquid foundation and like this concealer under her eyes. I wrote down everything she used. I went online to buy it, and it was all sold out.
Oh my God.
Except for the finishing spray, so I used that.
But like, I want to ask you then, but let's see, like if you're like sweating, or does it hold the foundation on your skin?
I'm not bloating, but I actually don't sweat.
Oh.
Botox.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I just have never, I think years of doing Mardi Gras parties for like 48 hours in drag, my body was like, just don't sweat. It's easier that way.
It's easier that way. Okay, so watching the show, because I am a huge fan, watching your season, which for me was one of the best seasons ever, because for me, I think it's the real, it's reality show. It's a real reality show, and you guys didn't have any punchlines, you guys didn't have any, you know, any catchphrases, you didn't need that. It was all real, and I love that. And when I saw the show, your makeup was very, very fishy, and now I see it's like changed a little more like draggy, maybe. Do you consider that?
I think on the show, I was coming from just a simple MAC artist background, so I was used to doing other girls' makeup, and I also never really wanted to look like a drag queen. I wanted to look like a woman,
right?
Which I succeeded in. But
very good, very
since
well.
then, I've like, you know, learned that like you have to paint for stage. So I went through a process where like right after season 2, I went really draggy, like harsh lines, and like not blending, and just really aggressive. And I was like, you know what? I look old. So I toned it down, and now I'm at a nice medium where I still feel like I have the same kind of real girl aesthetic with like certain drag components added in. So like I like a cut crease.
Right.
I like a little bit more of a high eyebrow. Before I was using my natural eyebrows.
Right.
I go over the lip a little bit more.
It's a lot more work though.
You know what's funny? Now that I think I've been doing it as long as I have been, it used to take me longer to do that fish face back in the day than it does for me to do it. Like I can bust this face out in an hour.
Oh,
Before, because everything was so new to me, it would take me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do.
Right.
You know, a purple smoky eye and a frosty pink lip. You know what I mean?
And what kind of
the first 10 years of my life.
And what kind of foundation do you use?
Right now I'm doing Dermablend, covered in good old Coty powder. I used to be MAC full coverage.
Okay.
And I used to set that with CoverGirl.
Right.
CoverGirl works.
Cheap but good. You know?
Yeah, well, Coty powder is even cheaper.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Fantastic. You get so much
more bang for your
And I see a difference on your brows too, Courtney. You're doing like kind of like the Valentina style. I see that.
Yes, well, I will just say that Valentina just came on television in the last 2 weeks, and I
Yep,
have
so
been
it's
doing this
not hers.
brow for the last 6 months.
Oh, really?
Actually, you know when this brow started? On Battle of the Seasons tour, Miss Fame and I got into an altercation at Ulta, the beauty store, and then 2 days later when we finally spoke, she did my eyebrows. And she hand drew the brows on with a liquid liner and changed my life forever.
It looks very, very natural. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sometimes when I like slip and I do like an extra
Yeah.
long one, I just like leave it because I feel like it's authentic.
Natural.
Jeez,
And-
the block.
Like I'm looking at you, and you guys don't wear like the regular 301 lash.
Gross.
Okay, why? Why? Tell me why.
Bigger than most of my face.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
I've tried, I think as big as I've gone, it's 101s.
Okay.
I would still trim the ends of them and put
Okay.
them more outwards. But even then, I would notice the light would hit them. It would cause a cast of a shadow underneath. And you can't see my eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't
You
want to
too.
lose all the eyeshadow work that I've done. So
These are actually like
those are kind of longer.
long for me. I was doing something last week, and it was with some real girls, and I wanted to look. I was like, I don't want to look like it was all about them, and so I was like, I need to wear like bigger hair, bigger makeup. These are big lashes for me. So I put on like the biggest lashes I could find in my bag. It's like 3 pairs stacked in here, believe it or not.
But they look very nice though. What
nice
about
speaks.
wigs by Vanity? Everybody here in Peru wants to buy your wigs. You have to tell us, how do we get them here in Peru,
Or
please?
go to wigsbyvanity.com and order them.
And they will deliver it to
Yeah,
Peru?
they sell all
That's
around the
amazing.
world, yeah.
That's very, very nice wigs. I like it. Yours too, by Vanity?
No.
No?
This one I got at a beauty supply store.
Okay.
It's 2 of them, and I safety pin them together. Fun.
Trick like that.
You guys look amazing, and I mean, having these 2 creatures close to me like this is, for me, is unbelievable. Really. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much. Chicos, muchísimas gracias. Quería nada más agradecerle a Courtney y a Tatiana por haberme dado este tiempo para mi canal. Les mando un beso enorme y nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Besos.
Bye.